I wanted to show you the cover of the Wall Street Journal. Says there's a secret mortgage blacklist that leaves condos unsellable. I want to comment on that. I don't know that there's really a secret mortgage blacklist, but there's several things that gum up a condo transaction, and there's many reasons why you might want to consider a different type of property right now than a condo. FHA, to get financing FHA, you have to have the complex approved by FHA to get finance. And many condo associations don't want to do the paperwork or spend the money to deal with it. You can sometimes get spot approval via FHA, but it's a little convoluted of a process. One of the biggest reasons that condos are tough to finance right now is they have inadequate insurance. A lot of them don't cover enough, or they have policies that have a prorated coverage for the roof where the insurance company will only cover so much because the roof is 8 or 10 years old, and the rest would have to come out of assessments of the homeowners. So that's a problem. There's all sorts of stuff going on with insurance that's making it tough to finance these properties right now. Another problem a lot of condo associations have is inadequate reserves. Yes, they have to have a pretty good stack of money in the reserve account to maintain and fix things when they break. They have to have a fund ready to repave the parking lot when that gets crumbly and old, and maintain the pool and other things like that. Also, things that can gum up a condo transaction is if there's a high concentration of investors. If more than, I think it's 45-50% of the homes are owned by investors, then Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac don't want to finance them. Also, if one single guy owns more than 10% of the units, they won't want to finance the project. Another problem that gums a lot of condo transactions up is if the homeowners association is involved in a lawsuit. If they're suing a homeowner or maybe suing some contractor that's supposed to do some work, then they can't be financed at that time. There's a lot of reasons that you might want to think carefully before you buy FHA. There's some downsides, like the HOA fees are real expensive. Most homeowners associations in Scottsdale start at $250 and go up from there. It's not uncommon to find homeowners association dues for a modest 2-bedroom condo upwards of $400 or $500. Some other downsides are one person's ceiling is another person's floor, and you're sharing walls, so sometimes you hear your neighbors a little more than you really want to. They're tougher to sell, and they don't appreciate like a standalone home. So if at all possible, I encourage buyers to really buy a standalone home if you can. If that's not an option, if you can't possibly afford to live in the area you want without buying a condo, yeah, let's talk about it. We are brokers, and we're signed up with over 140 different investors, and we have a lot of alternative programs where we can get these tough to finance properties financed. It's just tougher, like I said. Anyway, don't hesitate to holler. I'm here to serve you and your family's needs. Brett McDonald with Barrett Financial.